Something.
Okay.
What the fuck? All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Something. Rap God.
All right, gentlemen, we are officially now live.
Kiss me through the
All right, so I'm kind of excited, dude. I really wish you were here last night because like we figured out the whole setup, what we're gonna do for this thing.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It is kind of crazy. What is that?
Wait, when did you get a computer?
I had a computer.
He's always at a computer.
I just never brought it.
You guys don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What
like-
I'm saying is, when did you come across a computer? I mean, when you start bringing one.
Oh.
Dude, when we first started doing this thing, I was running not OBS, but like GarageBand, all the mics, and then like a whole other monitor, so like we could see everything. And it was just like once we got to like video, it was just wild. Sometimes like the mics would like cut out on like the.
Damn, that's
on the thing.
crazy, cuz.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Philadelphia Eagles stats. Philadelphia Phillies. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Why are you looking at my screen?
I don't
Your
know.
screen,
I don't know.
dumb.
Well, my screen's already set up. I got OBS here. I can see all of our faces. I can kind of do all this
care.
kind of stuff. It's kind of wild, actually.
I don't care.
You were
Particularly,
super smart for locking that door.
Particularly, I don't care.
You should care.
Not going to.
Okay. Is that Jarvis?
Yes, it's Jarvis.
Oh, look, that's what I named my laptop. Look, right here.
I know. Anyway.
What are you about to say?
I couldn't come up with anything punny enough, so I just said, I couldn't think of a joke, so I just didn't.
He just
Yeah.
shorts just like circuits you.
Something your baby Marvel movies. And that was gonna be the end all goal.
Why do you guys always? I feel like you're
Why do you
always
need
hitting
a
on Marvel.
What? I'm not.
Okay.
Hitting on the baby people that watch the movies.
Well, I'm not a baby person.
But
I'm
why'd
an
you get
adult male.
then why'd you get defensive?
I didn't.
Plus, everyone needs an enemy, and I choose to make an enemy out of everyone. It's how you live in this world.
Well,
What keeps
isn't
you
okay? All right.
motivated?
Well, isn't the enemy of your enemy your friend? So if someone else is
No.
an enemy, then that way they're not your enemy.
No.
So everyone is your enemy, and then everyone is your enemy. So because everyone is your enemy, they then have an enemy that is against them. But if that person is also your enemy, but it is their enemy,
Nah, dude.
and your enemy is them, then their enemy is actually your friend because
these are silent enemies, bro. They don't know I'm hated on them. It's a secret battle inside my own head, bro.
So
no one's an enemy to. I'm not an enemy to anyone, but everyone's my enemy, bro.
Everyone's by them.
I'm the human enigma, dude. I already told you.
what?
All right.
Like I said at breakfast, I really want to be surprised if like one day like I wake up and I'm like, "Yo, Ben, you ready for the podcast?" And Gavin's like, "Who the fuck is Ben?"
Yeah, it's not my real name, bro.
That'd be some wild shit. Like that'd be some wild shit. Like you just disappear one day and like some like guy with like, "What the fuck?" Some guy is like, "Hey, do you know this Ben Clayt person?" I'm like, "Yeah, known him for years." He's 43. He has 2 kids.
Yeah, bro.
We put him on a CIA operation. Something bad happened. Can't see him anymore.
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
What?
Hey, yo, Gavin, you want to be a part of this podcast?
They charged me $3 extra for my Southwest chicken bowl last night. Than what it
I
says
thought it was
on
like
the
$9.
menu.
Isn't it like $9?
It is, but they charged me 12.
Yeah,
Why?
Chicken shortage that you guys are always talking about, bro.
No, it was
No,
a wing
it's-
shortage.
It's a wing shortage.
So
How can you run out? How do you not run out of chickens, but just the wings, bro? That don't make. You
No,
got the chickens, you got
because
the
think
wings.
about it, think
Every
about it, think
chicken
about it.
got 4 wings, bro.
okay, so I actually
4
got
times
the
the
wings
than
chain
you do
shortage.
chickens.
The chain problem explained to me by someone who's getting their MBA in business. So Dylan Nacarelli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his brother-in-law DJ, he's literally going to school for this shit. And I was like, yo, I have a serious question. I don't actually totally 100% understand like the chain shortage. What the fuck? And he explained this to me, and he goes, so this is literally what happened. Everyone got their stimulus checks, right? So everyone got it. Everyone had like an extra couple grand laying around, if not more to some people, whatever it is, however that whole thing worked. So someone like you goes, oh, I have an extra 2 or 3 grand. I'm going to buy, instead of 1 vape, I'm going to buy 5 vapes. So you buy 5 vapes.
Yeah, but everyone knows the 6th one's free.
I really hate you.
Yeah, dude. And,
But
I'm
no.
not and I don't know anything you're talking about right now.
No, I'm explaining like the whole chain shortage.
Yeah.
Or the whole what is it?
Yeah, bro. Like I went to Wawa. They shorted me like 5 cents, bro. This chain shortage isn't crazy.
I don't know.
Devin, what are you doing over there? Because you're not talking to me and it's making me sad.
You're not talking to me.
It's because you're doing your taxes or something.
I'm not doing my
Bullshit.
taxes. I already got my taxes.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm gonna owe a
You
fuck
did
ton
your
of money.
taxes?
Yeah, I did because I
Bitch,
wanted my
Brett.
money back.
You can't just admit that you're gonna do tax evasion on a podcast. We're gaining followers now, buddy.
I'm not doing tax evasion.
Okay.
Just not paying.
Fucking asshole.
Such a dick.
No, fuck that. I mean, I remember Kevin was saying the same thing, and I was like, dude, what? And he's like, and then I asked him one day, and he's like, oh, I paid him. I was like,
He paid. There's not a chance,
yeah.
dude. I never mind. It's not my business to air it out on like.
Not,
The internet.
I don't want anybody to commit federal crimes.
Dude, it's not federal if you're a sovereign citizen.
Fuck does that even mean?
I've known to pay taxes to.
We are sovereign citizens or peaceful people. We what is it? We're peaceful people, but we live in this country, but we abide by none of its laws.
Yeah,
Like, that's such,
Is that an actual thing people said?
sovereign citizens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sovereign citizens are in every country.
yeah.
They're travelers, man.
So like, what is that? Like, there's people that just like live here in the United States that don't have an actual sovereign citizen movement. It's a movement. It's
Anything's a movement, bro.
I understand
It's
you can
just-
make anything a movement. But like,
Yeah.
It says the sovereign citizen movement is a loose grouping of primarily American litigants, activists, commentators, tax protesters, financial scheme promoters, and conspiracy theorists who claim to be answerable only to their particular interpretations of the common law.
Yeah. So it's just someone who reads the laws and interprets it the way that fits them best.
Yeah.
In order to they don't have to follow any of the actual laws.
you're lying.
Sovereign citizens may issue.
What do you mean
We need to
No,
get
listen,
you a mic
listen,
stand.
You're acting like people don't do whatever they want.
I don't know. I guess it's
just
listen,
America. This is
Sovereign
everywhere.
citizens may issue their own driver's licenses, vehicle tags, and create and file their own liens against government officials who cross them, question judges about the validity of their oaths, challenge the applicability of traffic laws to them, and in extreme cases resort to violence to protect something. I don't feel like clicking on the whole article.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So
but then why wouldn't everybody just be a sovereign citizen?
Because it's not real.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why is this a thing, though?
What do you?
Like-
It's just people. It's just like if you want to drive without a driver's license, be like, I'm not driving, bro. I'm traveling. There's no law against traveling, dude.
I'm not
Like
driving,
that's
traveling.
all it is. It's just
It's-
like interpreting the law so you can just break it. It's like
Yeah.
no, this is what the law says. It's like, nah, man.
Isn't it a
Does-
law that like you have to have insurance to drive, right?
You need car insurance. to
Like
drive.
why?
Because that's how they make money.
Like that's so dumb. Like that's one thing I never understood. Okay, when I hit that deer, I remember like that was the first time I ever like gotten like an accident. I think I've explained this to you before, but like, dude, my dad's like, all right, well, you got to pay $500, and I'm like, why? I pay it every month. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, no, you have to pay your deductible, and I'm like, what do you mean?
Is that how insurance works?
Yeah, I didn't know that. And then I'm like looking this up, and I'm like, I forget who I was told. Was it you who I was talking to? I was talking to someone about it. And then they're like, yeah, it's a fucking scam. And I'm like, looking this up, I'm like, why do I pay
Yeah,
$500?
dude, insurance is a scam.
Yeah.
Like-
it's a huge scam.
But the idea that you need car insurance to drive, I somewhat agree with because you can do mass damage with a car,
Yeah.
and someone's got to pay for it.
I think there should
Like-
be. I think there should be like I think it should be mandatory, but like. I don't think it should be like I think like if you get into an accident and if it's one thing if you have to total your car, that's one thing, but like getting into a fender bender or something and then still having to pay, that shouldn't be how it works.
Yeah, I agree.
But if it's your fault, you're paying.
Well, yeah,
for-
yeah, but I'm saying
for
like
the-
if you
for
get
the
hit, right?
damage you did to the other car.
Yeah, but I mean like I don't know. I think like when I got hit by the deer, it was
Twice.
like they were talking about totaling the car. I'm like, bro, it was like a $400 fix, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it was like something random.
Well, that's what happened with my car. Exactly the same thing. Well, not actually. Yeah.
No, your transmission blew up.
No, I'm talking about the Saturn.
Transmission went.
No. The
It's
reason
not
that I
just
have that
hitting a
car.
deer.
No. I hit a deer with my Saturn.
No.
I'll rock your shit. No, but like I actually with my Saturn. That's the reason I have that car. It's because I was on the phone with him. I called him. I was coming down. Fuck was it? Like you know what the Spring Valley Y is? It's Township Line Road.
Yes.
Yeah, I was coming down that fucking hill and I couldn't see. Boom, dead deer. Well, it wasn't dead yet, but shit got fucked up. And then they were like, "Yeah, your car is totaled." And I went, "Ah." Yep. They gave me a bunch of cash, and I went, "Well, not a cash. They gave me a check." What?
200 people die a year from hitting deer.
How many?
That's 200 a year.
What?
Yeah,
it's
pretty-
really that much.
10,000 injuries every year caused by deer accidents.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, we got to.
It's why you need to hunt them.
Why
Like,
couldn't-
it's,
why
it's
couldn't
why
we-
it's
why-
why humans need to hunt
Why
deer.
couldn't we make deer go extinct? Why do we have to take away like tigers? Like something
Well, you
way
don't
cooler.
want the deer to go extinct.
What?
I'd rather
what?
them. I want to decrease their
someone's
numbers
calling me.
tenfold.
Go get your hunting
2,
license.
3.
They're like
it's like-
mice. No, we got to. It takes more than just like a couple people hunting some deer. We need like we need a movement.
Do you know how many hunters there are in the
There's a
world,
lot.
dude?
Yeah, I know, but they don't always catch deer. They don't always kill deer. Like sometimes
Well,
they go
during
out, they get
Deer
like.
season, they do.
See, there's a season for it. No, I'm talking about 24/7, 365, just going out and just murdering some deer.
But you have to think about the other wildlife there, bro.
I don't
Like,
care about the other wildlife. They did nothing to me. Deer on the
Dude,
other hand.
I'm pretty sure from when you got your car back, and then the night you left Tom's, was that like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks? Yeah. That was wild. I have never seen you like blindly freak out.
Yeah, I was pretty upset.
I was started punching my car. I would have been so pissed.
You guys trying to go to Tom's?
Fuck no, dude.
Trying to get blacked out?
Not
No.
there. I played such a dive bar.
I don't mind. I mean, I don't like going there, but it's not like the worst place I've ever been.
Yeah.
Just got cheap beer.
So does Greasehead. So does Trap. So does
Nah.
yeah.
I think it's like $2.
Yeah, it's like $2.50 for like Bud Light, Greasehead.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I go to pee, it's like right in front of my face. It's like, hey, $2.50 for Bud Light.
Yeah, they did like $3 pitchers for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They did something similar when they had the green Bud Light. It's Bud Light, but it was like tinted green. I don't know what it was, but
Oh, I gotta put my bets in, dude. You guys betting
for what this game
Match
on
Mart? Or just all the games?
I never bet on March
what?
Madness.
Oh yeah, well I bet on Villanova only because Ben kind of made me bet on Villanova.
Yeah, I never bet on March Madness. I'm like, no way.
I tried to do the brackets, but like then like the one year.
This year.
Was it like Gonzaga or whatever it was, like the 16 beat the 1 right off the bat?
Dude.
Yeah.
St. Pete's made me so much money
Mhm.
and then lost me so much money, bro. I really went all in on that last game.
Why is this lagging? What is happening right now?
Dude.
No, I don't sports
don't
bet.
know.
I don't sports bet. I mean, I bet on a couple football games. I won a little bit of money, but nothing crazy. I was happy because I bet like $5 and I won like 20, and I was like, word. And that was
Yeah, bro.
And then I lost all
What
my.
do you
Then I
make?
lost it because like, oh dude, I could have made $4,500.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Why? Because you didn't bet it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what makes you a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I don't
was
think I could. I don't.
ridiculous.
See, like betting freaks me out.
Yeah, that's too many numbers for you, buddy.
Hey, yo, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I don't think I could sit there and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna bet on like the Eagles game, because then I feel like I don't know, with the last like 5 months of my life with just unluckiness just over and over and over and over and over again, I really don't think that betting is gonna be something that's gonna be beneficial to my life. Especially with the one night I went to Rivers with Ben, lost like $300.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gambling.
No,
I'm
I was
talking
playing
about-
poker. I'm good at
Yeah,
poker.
yeah. You're gambling. I'm talking about betting, bro. Betting's a science.
See, you say that.
And by that, I mean you find weird bets and you place them and you forget it happens and you look at your sports book and you see like, oh, look, $50 just got added. I guess I won something.
Well, Ben has his buddy. He was something like last night about this like FanDuel thing. You can like bet without the money, without your money. You like do these promos, whatever it is, and you like slowly
Yeah,
accumulate.
but you can't take. I don't use FanDuel, but I'm pretty sure it's like you can't actually any money that they give you or you win off of money that they give you, you can't actually take out of your account. You can only bet with that money. Like,
No.
You can't withdraw.
So he was telling me last night, if you're really disciplined, like this, his one buddy has like $1,800 in his account.
In his account though,
Yeah,
you can't withdraw that money.
I'm pretty sure you can. So
From other sports books that I've used, if it's like let's say like you sign up and they give you like a free $500 bet or something. If you win that bet, all that money goes to your sports book, but you can only use it on the sports book. Like you can only use that money to bet.
Oh, I don't think FanDuel's like that because like he's been pulling money out. A lot of them started doing that. He's like, yo, you can make like an easy $100
Of him putting none of his money into
none
it.
of his money into it. I mean, he has because he's gambles the fuck ton. But
I'd
like,
have to look at that.
yeah, because he was explaining to me all last night, and he's like, yeah, dude, like you guys are doing it like this, and like he was like very animated over the phone about this shit, and I was like, holy fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people that bet. People like do like the whole spreadsheets on like games for March Madness. Like there's guys at the bar. Like I'll be working, or like doing whatever, and I can just hear them. Yeah, dude, fucking like whatever. Like or like North Carolina's beating UCLA. Like man, I'm about to make like $100 tonight, or whatever it was, or I'm about to make like 150 or like $25.
I made good money off that game, but I
didn't bet on that game.
I was just at work, and some girl was like, yeah, I hope North Carolina wins. Like, she showed me a bracket. Like, yeah, I'll see if they win. And I just put it on. Like, yeah, I hope they win tonight. I'm going to put money on them tonight. But that's just because.
I thought they play tomorrow. They play tonight? It's Wednesday. Oh, it is. What's right? I almost forgot it was Wednesday earlier today, too.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We're recording, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, you know what it was? I got to the gym early as fuck. I got there at like 7:50 this morning. And like I saw your text and I was like, it was like 10:30. I don't know why I didn't register it, but you're like, hey yo, we doing this? I'm like, yeah, 12. I'm like, oh fuck, that's right, it is Wednesday.
I didn't really think about it either. I was just taking a big old poop this morning. You know how it is.
As one does.
And then I was like, am I doing anything today? And I looked at, I was like, oh yeah, I could be doing something.
Yeah, we had a podcast today.
Like, yeah. I do have to do something.
I'm really glad we backdated this, John. So like,
did you guys hear? Sorry, I just don't care.
Oh,
did you guys hear,
Jesus fuck.
What's happening with PlayStation now?
What do you mean?
They're changing PlayStation Plus, like how you use like online and stuff. And so like for right now, it's like they give you 2 months or two games for free per month, or like 3 games, sometimes. And then now it's going to be they're changing it to where you can keep it the same, or you can increase the price to get way more games.
So,
dude, I just want to play the new Harry Potter game, and that's it.
That's what I'm saying.
I want.
Wait,
I'm really gonna dig up my PS4 from its grave wherever I have it hiding.
No, it's cross because like so like he's saying you like new games.
Every single promo I've seen for it only says PS4 and PS5.
No. Can you
No. You guys both have computers.
I'm not.
I can't. If I use it,
because I despise Harry Potter. I despise the game. I don't want anything to do with it.
I love Harry Potter.
I refuse.
I can pull it a 1 if you.
I'm abstaining.
Do you know what hospital you were born in, dude?
Yeah.
Weenie Hut General.
Sorry, I just have a fat ween and a big brain.
Doesn't mean
we got a Weenie Hut Junior over here, boys.
I don't know why you did. Like, I know why you despise it so much.
Because of you, Matt.
The movies suck.
Movies are great.
The movies are awful.
Oh, made me cry.
Dude, the movies really suck bad.
I can't believe you took that shirt from me. Yeah.
Like the movies are incredibly boring.
Really? See,
Yes,
I totally
really.
disagree. I totally disagree. 100%.
We're not having this conversation again.
So okay, so
We're
for
not
Xbox,
having this conversation again.
No, I'm totally changing the subject. So for Xbox, right? So like I have the Ultimate
Ooh,
Pass.
it
so
is
I
on
get
Microsoft
games.
Windows. I can play it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have the Ultimate Edition, right?
Yeah.
And I'll put this on up here. I'll find it after when I like.
Wait, I thought you had a MacBook, or like a not a MacBook, but like an Apple desktop.
You could run Windows on Mac. Yeah. I was trying to do that to play Phasmophobia with everyone, but my laptop's not powerful enough.
Well, no, it's just they're increasing the prices for this because it's like with the new. Right now, I pay like $60 a year.
That's not bad.
To get like online access and like a couple free games a month, and then
Damn, this really doesn't come out until December 1st.
yeah, good.
Gavin, I'm gonna eat your butthole.
And then it's like it's PlayStation Plus Extra, gives you all the same benefits plus 400 extra games, and then it's only for and then it's an extra $30 a year, or like.
Are we still on this?
Yeah.
Literally, none of us play PS.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's just a pretty big thing though. Like
It still sounds like it sucks more than Xbox does because it's not just giving you all the games.
Well, yeah, Xbox had to do that though.
I don't
They
know.
have to.
Yes, they did.
It's the smarter move.
Well, they had because they weren't making money.
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean
the
they weren't
fucking
making money?
GameFly.
They
We gotta
weren't
bring
making-
GameFly back.
They weren't making.
Oh my gosh!
We gotta
This
bring
is send you
Gamefly
games.
back.
I forgot about that.
How'd that GameFly jingle go?
I don't know.
GameFly. Well, suck your penis.
No, I don't think that's how that went.
Skip it up and up.
Skip it about that up.
Scoop it up. Bada. Penis.
No.
Because I'm practicing my scatting, dude. I'm gonna become the best scatter there is. And after that, I'm gonna move on to ham boning.
Dude, that was wow.
There's
Holy
a-
shit. What was that from? Where like that guy was? Oh, it was Victorious, right? Hand boning.
I don't know. I remember it from the SpongeBob movie.
Oh. No, I don't.
Scoot up. It's how they
I'm
put
not-
off the monsters, dude.
I'm not
They
scared-
start
I'm not
ham
s-
boning.
What?
Dude, in the original SpongeBob movie.
See, I'm gonna look this up after this, John, to edit this video, and I'm gonna find it and feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. Because I remember, like Victorious, it was like Robbie, I think it was, and he was hand boning somebody to like win, and then he lost, and then like what's her face jumped in.
I know exactly what song I'm gonna start singing in Vanguard, bro. The Now That We're Men song from SpongeBob.
Oh no.
Now that we're men,
And
we have facial hair. Now that we're men,
I changed my underwear. Dude, that was
You
the
gotta
best.
do it.
one.
You gotta do a scat off. You gotta find like the best scatter in PA, and you gotta do a scat duel.
That's what you gotta do. Hop into the lobbies and be like, all right, guys, who's a really
Yeah,
good scatter?
he's trying-
Yeah.
Yeah, r/scatting. I don't think I'm gonna find what I want there though.
Probably not. Probably not. I would doubt it. I would doubt it heavily.
You gotta do it. Tonight when you hop.
r/scatting.
Yeah. I would.
I don't think you know what that means, Matt.
What do you mean? Isn't it like. Can you. Like, what is it then? Is it not what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
It's got two meanings depending on the context.
R/scatting.
What is scatting?
Like. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's also shitting. Scat
I thought it was
is-
shatting. Isn't shatting shitting?
Scat is poop.
Oh. This is awkward. So if you're.
So I don't think that Reddit would have people singing along to jazz music.
Probably not. Probably not. I don't think Reddit's that kind of territory.
Dude, Reddit is a wow. Sometimes like I forget that I have that app, and then she was like, "Hey, yo, did you see? What is your like
You
Reddit
have
wall
that
look like?"
app?
Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
I hate you. You're such a dick. But like, because when I first got it, I really didn't know what it was. But she was like, "You gotta fucking get this app. Like, how do you not have this app? Whatever it is, we gotta get you a stand. That'll be next on the list." But yeah, dude. What the fuck?
It's really sad.
What?
Malcolm Jenkins is retiring.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
I really wish we didn't. I mean, like, he didn't do amazing for the Saints last year, but I really wish he would have retired an Eagle. You know? Oh, someone get cold.
This joint better heat up in 20 minutes, bro.
Suck my
Interesting.
Jewish wang.
Wang.
Interesting. Yes, interesting.
That's all he got.
Time to lock the legs in,
Well,
boys.
you better figure it out, bro, because I'm only playing Call of Duty for another like 4 or 5 days. Because when MLB comes out, it's the only thing I'm playing.
The show.
Yeah,
bro.
Ryan's all hyped for that too. Is like 2022 is coming out. You've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it because it's going to be a really good game. That's what they're changing all the stuff that they broke last year. So I'm
Dude,
really
you were so
excited for it.
disappointed. That game came out, and you're like, "Yeah, let's fucking go." You're like, "Oh, I'm never touching Call of Duty again. I'm done with it." And then like you're like, "Dude, this game fucking sucks." You call me, you were pissed.
Yeah, because they took
Fuck
everything that was
off.
good out of the last game, and then they said, "Let's get rid of that," and then kept all the stuff that broke the game, and then they're like, "Oh, this will work," and that's why nobody's played the game for the past like 7 months, and it's just like, it's very frustrating.
What?
All right, I'm on my next tirade. baby brain, people who play sports games.
See, like I never got into like
You ever got into paying $70 for the same game every year?
dude. People get mad at Madden for that.
Yo, what the fuck? This is
I-
the same game. No, duh.
Yeah.
You can't. It's just a sports game, but in a video game.
You buy COD. COD is
That's
the
true.
exact same game every year.
That's true.
Vanguard is the first COD game I've bought in maybe 7 years.
That's like I don't understand. Like I don't know.
See, I could never play career, like, because whenever I played Madden, I would just be balling out, but like with a friend, like on split screen. But like, that's all. Like, I'd never like got the urge to go, I want to play career. I'm gonna sit down in this chair on my day off, or I don't have school, or I'm in between classes, and go, you know what? I'm gonna play Madden. I just never got that.
Because you also
urge.
didn't
Yeah,
watch sports.
And also
That's
in
true.
terms of like competitiveness, like I somewhat get 2K, like because it's like basketball like is more of like an individual, like the way like that you can like create a character and like improve his, like I've never played the game, but like my understanding is like it's more like you can make a guy and like only play with him and only like rank him up and
Yeah.
then do that against other people.
Yeah.
Like you can't only get one baseball guy that you like. You have to like play as a team, you know.
Well, you
Like
can
so,
still,
I somewhat get the competitiveness of what 2K can do, just because you can do like 1-on-1s or
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
squad and do like 3-on-3s with other people.
well, that's what they're doing. They're implementing it this year. They're doing a 3-on-3 for baseball. It's gonna be like
you have a hitter, a catcher, and a pitcher, and that's it.
No, it's going to be I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's like going to be like a 3-on-3 kind of mode where you draft 3 random like people off of like random teams, and then I don't know. Like I only watched like one clip on Twitter about it, so I don't know how it's going to work. But they were pumping it out for like.
Dude, we need a new Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. That's what we need.
What?
Dude, you never played in the Mario and Sonic games?
No, what? I play like.
Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics?
No, I never played that.
Dude, those games slapped.
See, I've only ever played like a Sonic game because I think Maddie had like a Game Boy when I was like.
I know, these are Wii games. You ever have a Wii?
Yeah, I had a Wii.
What games you playing on your Wii, bro?
I played Modern Warfare 3, MW3. I got this gun out, dude. Best day of my life. I'll never forget it. My first ever Call of Duty game. Everyone was talking about it for weeks. So I was just like, you need your long cut? Cool. You need me to walk your dog? Cool. You need me to, like, I don't know, beat you off on a Saturday night? Cool. Like, I was putting money together. And I got the game. And I got this, like, little gun thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's, like, you put, like, the nunchuck here. And then you put, like, the thing up top. And you go like this. And you're, like, playing the game like you're holding a rifle. It's kind of tough. And then, yeah. You don't care, do you?
No.
That
That was sick.
But no, like the Wii was fun. You ever play that Nerf game on the Wii? Like that Nerf shooter? Totally disregarded it. What is this? Oh, is this the?
Nah, let me hear you. Try it.
No,
Yeah, freestyle for me, dude. Do a little freestyle.
no.
Yeah. Next time someone asks me to freestyle, I'm just gonna start scatting on them. Yo, throw me on a beat.
This is so sick. Yo, next week I'll go out. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna have you do. I'm just gonna have you go, hey yo, Clay, what you doing right now? Like, no, I'm doing nothing. But, all right,
Yeah,
start
throwing a beat. Throwing a beat.
throwing a beat. What is all
Shut up.
this? This is MLB 2020, 22.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I was trying to look up the breakdown for the tech or the co-op mode, but
I wish more like campaigns could be co-op. You know what I'm saying? Like the only co-op game that I know that like you could like play with your friends, like it's not multiplayer, is like Halo.
what?
You play the campaign?
Gio maybe played the campaigns before the new one came out, or like until I played the new one.
I don't think I've ever played a campaign in any shooting game ever.
Have you never played the Call of Duty ones?
Campaigns
Dude,
are
before I started playing with you guys, I never had like Xbox Live. Like I never bothered to buy it. I never bothered to ask for it. I never like nothing. And then I would literally buy the Call of Duties to play the campaign.
That's crazy.
You really never played the campaign?
No.
You never like had like a burning desire to be like, yo, I wonder to see what Captain Price and like whoever like I don't know, like
Dude, the only burning desires I get is when I take a piss. Right?
No, so you're telling
And
me you
that's
never.
on jaw.
Did you hear that?
I did.
It's on Ja.
Yeah,
See-
bro. It burns the piss. What's it to you? Give it a pop-a-da,
Stop
da-da-da.
scatting. Oh my fucking god! So you really never played a campaign ever in your entire life? Not once.
For shooting games, no.
Are you gonna play Elden Ring?
No, dude.
Why?
Why,
Because I don't have 80,000 hours of my life to give up.
dude? Because everyone was
I
so
got cool YouTube videos to watch.
everyone was so excited for this game to come out. It came out. Like, I can't fucking beat it. And then I'm like, I was gonna get it, but then everyone's like, it's so hard, and I'm
No,
really
yeah,
not.
that's because everyone was hype, but half of them like never played a Dark Souls game in their life. Like they had no clue what they were getting themselves into, and I know what I would be getting myself into, which is why I'm not gonna play it. Like,
Well,
I know the commitment that would take to play a game.
When it first got released, like it was coming out, I thought it was a Lord of the Rings game
Oh.
because there was like an elf or something in it.
because
and
it
I
said
was like,
ring in it.
No.
Oh, it said the word. It's got the word.
No, it was on I think I misread the tweet, but I don't know. I just thought it was, and then it came out. It was like made, but like if you like love the Dark Souls, trilogy, you're gonna love this. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
never
dude,
mind.
yeah.
I
It's
hated
like
Dark Souls, bro. I hated
90
it.
minutes to beat a single boss in
Yeah.
Elden Ring. Like it's
Yeah. Although
ridiculous.
I watched the gameplay. Like I watched like the whole storyline. It's actually a pretty cool story. But like I would never play it. It's way too long.
I like the open world idea. That's why
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Harry Potter game.
I was really upset I didn't get Ghost of
So, I know what you're talking about.
Tsushima or whatever.
Just, yeah.
I wanted to get that. I heard it was really good, but it was again a long game.
Yeah, I think that's what GTA really fucked me over. It's like once I started playing GTA's, I'm like I never want to play a game where I'm restricted.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't really like playing game. Like I really can't just sit down and go through the story they're telling me. Like I'd rather just be like, all right, let me figure out what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
well,
why I like GTA was so good. I never got to play the Spider-Man game.
Spider-Man
Like-
was lit.
dude,
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed is like if you like those kind of like.
I played Assassin's Creed as a kid.
Especially
the only thing that I sucked. I mean, the only thing that I hated that I felt like sucked about the Spider-Man game was, you'd be like playing as Spider-Man, obviously, and then you're doing these like cool missions, and then it just makes you play as like Mary Jane, and you have no. You're useless. The only thing that you do is sneak around.
Yeah.
And it's so dumb, and it takes you out of the game because it's like, and then like there's an option to skip all like these like you have to do these like puzzles like chemistry things like it's not real chemistry. It's literally
Yeah,
just
some
like
nerd shit.
yeah, and you can skip them if you want, but like it's like to make like like different like upgrade your suit or like your web shooters or whatever it is, and it's just like it took me out of the game a little bit, but then I heard the new one came out and I was like, all right, word, and they basically took the old game. And then they just made it, but with another Spider-Man involved. And then I was like, all right, cool.
Remember the Miles one?
Yeah. But apparently the new one is going to be more focused on, obviously, two Spider-Men. Like, so you're going to be able to switch back and forth. And then the controls are going to be, like, it's going to be different, like, for combat and swinging and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm not going to dig up my PS for it. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
It seems cool, but
no.
probably not worth more than 5 to 10 hours of playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might just end up selling my PS4 or just not using it and getting something else.
See, I don't know. I thought about doing that, like getting rid of my Xbox, because I really don't hop on that
then
much anymore.
But then
like,
you have nothing.
Yeah.
Well, no, my thing is that I want to get a PC, but
Do
because
it.
at this point it's like at the cycle, it's like
Do
the next
it.
cycle of games that are going to come out. It's my PS4 is going to be outdated.
Do it.
Yeah, well,
Got
I
the
am.
PC.
I'm
Sell the
going to.
Xbox too. Sell everything.
I don't
And
have
get a
an Xbox.
PC.
I have my 360 still.
You've been playing off PS this whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, you should hear that fucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
That thing is a
I'm
champ.
still sick nasty too.
That
It's
thing is a
funny
champ.
because everybody talks like, "Oh, you're on console and like blah 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 blah," and it's like I am absolutely shitting on everyone. Like
That was the funniest thing. Jimmy's like, yeah, I'm so fucking good at PC Master Race. I'm about to fuck you up, Gavin. Yeah, talking all this bullshit.
he was talking
this man,
heavy.
this
No,
man,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I was there.
yeah, dude, this man hopped in a 1v1 on shipment, and
Yeah,
Jimmy was getting,
me and Envy were doing cameras up at the top.
Yeah.
Just like to go out there, like, oh, this is pretty sick.
dude, he was getting cock slapped That man got a horse meat ding dong right in his ass.
Bro, it was bad because he was talking, and then Shirley was talking heavy for him too. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know. I think Jimmy's the one. Like I know
Yeah,
Gio's up there with you, but I think Jimmy's got you." Like
They don't know the Nuketown struggle days, bro. Everyone sitting in a single room playing off of one Xbox.
Yeah.
And then him just having a fucking clinic with everyone. It fucking sucked.
Dude, I told you the story about my sniper clan in Black Ops 2, right? I was in a game and I'm sniping, and this kid goes, "Yo, bro, like you're really good. Like you want to try out for this clan?"
Hey, dude, you're
Yeah,
real cool.
literally
You
was.
want to join my Discord?
So then he was like, "You want to join my?" And this was back when clans were like if you were a part of a clan, you like you were
What?
Yeah.
and
What?
not that clan.
Okay.
And it
Matt's
was-
still part of that. Clan.
Oh my
it was,
God,
no, it was funny
no.
because he goes, "All right, well, this is how it's gonna work." He gets into a custom game, right? And he's like, "You're gonna
He's gonna try you out.
Yeah,
He tried you.
yeah. He's like, "You're gonna 1v1 me, and if you beat me, then you have to
Then you,
1v1
then you
like."
can talk to Todd.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
beat
he's like-
Clarence.
And he's like, "All right, so this is what we're gonna do, right?" So I'm like, "All right." So we won 1v1. He's like, "All right, now if you lose, it's no big deal. If you get like more than like 15, 20 kills, like we'll still like see what you're about." I'm like,
you
"Word."
might make second string.
I went 30-3, and he goes, "Oh man, you're really good. All right, you get the night." And he's like, "You can be a part of the clan, but I want to. You have to." He's like, I skipped.
Gosh, fella, you're real good.
Yeah, he was like, "All right, we're gonna play. You're
Was
gonna
there a
play."
kid?
Yeah, we were. I was like 14 or 15 or
Oh.
whatever. Like, so he was like, "All right, we're gonna play." He's like, "You're gonna play." Like Brandon or something, and I was like, "Word."
Oh
And
shit!
then here comes Brandon. And Brandon
has
gets in,
entered
and
the
he's like,
lobby.
he just sounded fat. He was like, "Hey." This is how he talked. He would get a kill, and he would do the. Oh, I swear to God, this is how it sounded. No, listen, this is how it sounded. He'd be like, "Are you ready to play?" And I was like, and then he'd go. I'm like, bro. So then
You
me
know
and-
he's calling someone kitten on Discord, bro.
So then me and Brandon play, and he goes, "All right, now look, I know you beat whatever the other kid's name was, but listen,
I
you're
know
not
you
gonna
think
beat
you're
me."
good because you ran around with Josh.
Yeah, but I'm different.
now-
I'm just
Yeah.
simply built different. So he's like, he kills me, right? The first two like lives, he kills me, and he's like, and he goes, "Huh."
You can hear him tip his fedora. He goes,
And he's like petting his fucking waifu pillow. He's like, huh. And then I'm like, all right. So then I pulled out the ballista. 'Cause I
You
was
went
using the
full
DSR.
tilt. You went-
I didn't miss, bro. It was like bang, bang, and then he's like, "Oh, actually, you can't spawn camp. You have to like let me get out of my spawn." And I was like, "Okay." As soon as it gets out of like the one building, bang. And then I beat him like 30-9, and he's like, "All right, look, you're pretty good. So we're gonna have you face our clan leader." And I was like, "Word."
He's going
And
through the gauntlet right
this
now.
was, I swear to, and I'm sitting here eating Cheetos and drinking, swear to God, drinking Mountain Dew out of like 2 liter.
The Dewey, bro, the Mountain
bro.
Dewey.
And I'm chilling, and I'm just like, all right. And it wasn't even like I was really happy. It was more so just like, wow, this kind of sucks. So then here comes the leader, right? And he's like, has to be like 19. And he's like, because he was like, because we were all like, like, hey, we're gonna, and he was like, hey,
Sup, pussies?
what's up, bug? So he's like, all right, this is
Yeah, I
what's
just
going
got
to
back
happen.
from fucking my girlfriend.
Yeah. Just got done my taxes.
Oh, dude, what a loser. Even young Gavin knew that dude was a loser for doing his fucking taxes.
I was like, all right, we're gonna play, right? And he's like, all right, now look. And he was like, he was like, look, we're playing on Nuketown. If you get like first one to 30 kills, obviously, but he's like, if you use like a pistol, or if you do anything like wonky, like it's
You're
over.
done.
Yeah. So I'm like, word, bro. This man starts off, and we're going kill for kill for like 6 kills, just bang bang, like going back and forth, and then he goes, all right, word, I'm about to turn up now. I go, word, and he kills me like 4 or 5 straight times, and I was like, word. So then I did the classic. I was like sit up, and I was like, word.
He went full tilt.
And then we were playing, and then I beat him like 30-9, or I beat him like 30-15 or something, at like 30-19 or something like that. And I beat him, and he just goes, fuck. And then he
Got
goes,
home from work, his girlfriend's sitting in the corner doing the bed for like 19 hours.
and I'm just sitting there, and I swear to God, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, so does that mean like I'm the clan leader now? Like, and he goes, well, no, it's got to be like a time thing. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's. I think I just beat the shit out of you. Like I kind of just.
Fuck.
Bro,
I
you
just beat
realize
everyone in
you
the
just tried out for
All 3 people of the clan you beat.
Well, no, there was like a remember how you had like the friends lists?
Yeah.
Bro, like 16 people like friend requested me from the same clan. And then I was like, word. And I was like, you're the clan leader.
Because
like,
you already did the Clarence?
Yeah. And he's like, so I'm like, you're the clan leader, right? Like he's like, yeah, like I'm the best one in the clan. I'm like, God. And then I was like, all right, cool. And he goes, so, and then it was like a really weird thing. He's like, we get on like Wednesdays and like we play pubs and like we play custom games. And like, I'm like, I don't want to be part of this, bro. Like,
Gavin thought he was getting recruited to like a professional team.
No, I didn't think he was
realize like some 19-year-old kid that just
I knew what it was about because I was a part of another clan, but like it was just one of those things where it was just like it was just cool. I was like, all right, why not? And then like I was just better than them all, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, word.
What's that saying? I won't join a I won't join a club that will have me.
What?
No, like someone said that I won't be a part of a club that would accept me. You know what I'm saying? No, someone no lie.
Be a part of the club you can't get in the club.
No. I won't be a part of the club that will have me a part of their club. No, like
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
that's the most pretentious thing I've ever heard.
No, fuck
no,
you.
that's
a report.
No, dude, no. That's like what some weird Harvard guy says who gets into like a secret fraternity, but it's not the most secret fraternity, so he's like, I don't want them. They want me. Why would I want to be there? It's
look
like,
up. I won't be a part of.
This is why you have no friends, my guy. He's like, I don't want them if they want me.
Why did I feel like that car was gonna crash?
I don't know.
Do it. Fuck.
I don't want to belong to any club that will accept me.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to belong to any club that will accept me as a member.
That's what it is.
I don't care to belong to a club that accepts people like me as members. I don't want to belong to any club that will accept me as a member. I don't want to belong to any club that will accept me as a member. I refuse to join any club that will accept me as a member.
Quote investigator.
That dude must really hate clubs. Like, what?
Dude, who says this? It was Groucho Marx's letter of resignation to the Friars Club. God, you're gay.
Do you guys want to hear a really cool friar joke?
No.
But
yeah, no. You know what I really miss was we were getting home from school and like getting like everybody you knew was on like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like I remember I'd get home and I'd go to play and it'd be like Javen would be on or like Sam would be on and then like people from school would be on and like if let's say like everybody was in a party like 6 or whatever. All right, cool. There's another 6. So, like you know, like another group of people you just always played with.
And I was playing mad Roblox back then.
Did you see what Roblox did now? They made a better Call of Duty than Call of Duty.
Dude, people have been making money off Roblox. I'm pretty sure I already talked about this before.
You know what I learned from Dan? Speaking of Roblox, is like they've been like they're like totally cool. Like people like touching kids on there.
What?
Yeah, like that's how they like go after children.
Yeah, you realize all of Roblox money is predatory. Is like being predatory against children, trying to get them to steal their parents' credit cards.
No, I think
it's all Roblox.
I think we had this conversation, but
Yeah.
like Dan, the one guy at our work was saying something about it. Oh my god, I didn't put that together.
Dan,
maybe
Dan the man. But no, yeah, they made like this game and it's literally just like Call of Duty, but it's like
they like remade like Respawn Island or something.
Yeah,
and it's like actually good.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Dude, Rebirth on my dick. That's what I thought.
Dude, Rebirth is super annoying. It's addicting if you guys are having we're having fun, but it's not a fun time by yourself. Like it's fun if we get on, we like play, kill some people, and like we're having a funny, like we're doing funny stuff. But like if we're like solely going for the win and like we're getting like shit on, it's the most annoying thing in the world.
You know what's always fun?
No, don't
Scatting.
Say that. No, I can't.
I just got an update for OBS.
Nice.
I don't hit it yet.
I'm not gonna hit
My
it yet.
dog.
I'm not. I almost did. I almost was like, I'm like, oh wait, we're in the middle of a podcast
You
right
said
now.
that out loud.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. Don't
He
answer.
had to stop himself.
Yo, I see your nipple out there.
Wow.
Should I pull a nip slip on us? Yo, free that nip, bro.
Wow. Free that
Let me see
nip.
it. Let me see it.
Be like all the women in Ukraine right now. Or Russia,
That was a
whatever.
wild video. Wait, was that? I thought they were in front of. Was that not the?
Was it France?
I think it was France.
Uh,
they were in front of the Eiffel Tower.
They were
but
protesting
they're
the war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And they were all like titties out and just like writing on their chest in like black Sharpie. And then they're like screaming something in whatever, like French, I guess. And then I'm like, wow.
Au revoir.
Croissant.
Baguette. Croissant.
It was funny. 'Cause
oui.
you know what's funny is I met a guy when I worked.
Don't hurt Ukraine.
When I worked
no.
I worked at Toledo's, there was a guy from France apparently, and he walks up, he's like, hey. I'm like, hi, and he's like, we're like talking, and then he's talking to one of my coworkers, and he's like, yeah, like I moved here from France like 10 years ago or whatever. And I was like, where's your accent, dog? Like,
I served 2 fine Ukrainian ladies
yeah,
at work yesterday.
how'd they get out?
They were cute.
Yeah. I don't know why. Every time I think of like a person from Russia, it's like if it's a dude, it's like a bald guy in a tracksuit, and if it's a girl, it's like a grandma in like a muumuu and like the head scarf.
Yeah.
And they're always cold. But
The babushka.
the babushka.
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 What was that?
Babushka.
Yeah, babushka.
Babushka. Does Ben still do Russian classes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was talking for myself.
Yeah. Well, no, Ben, like, well, you know, Ben's like major is
Yeah.
like Russian.
Yeah.
They met they
Vodka.
not like tell his own story, but like they met someone when he was down for spring break.
Yeah.
His PuTCon, he met someone from Russia.
Really?
And it's wild because like they're like obviously from Russia. Like he was speaking to them in Russian as best as he could, and like dude, the entire time like I hope you don't like think less of us of like, what's happening in Ukraine. Like that's not our war. That's Putin's war.
He's been drunkenly trying to talk in Russian on a beach. Because it's like any drunk conversation you have, like
Yeah.
in the moment you're like, man, and like looking back, like we had such an insightful conversation. It's just 2 drunk guys going, I love you, man. I love you too. And it's like,
Dude, why is it like that? I feel like because I always see that meme and then like it actually like it happens in real life where it's like when your homie's so drunk and he's giving you that
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
you guys speech and it's like you just know he's
You know
plastered.
what's funny is I saw like a video on TikTok the other day where it was like when guys get drunk, they get hammered, and they talk for like 20 minutes about the same thing, and then they go, we should start a podcast. And then it was like a clip of like I showed him. It was these like dudes that started like the Alpha Male podcast or whatever, and they're like talking about girls, and literally like the whole conversation is like there's like 3 dudes, and they're like, dude, you know what I fucking hate, dude. Like when a girl is like you're at a bar, you're trying to like hook up, and she's like she gives you your number, and then it's like one number like missing, and the other dude's like fuck yeah, and he's like shouts to J. Cole, bro. And I'm like, what am I watching?
That's watching? Exactly how I feel anytime Matt tries to bring up the pipeline and just go, damn, that's insane. Because remember, the only difference between them and us is my amazing scatting ability.
Yeah, no, it was just awful. I watched that Howard Stern clip of the Howard Stern
Is
show.
streetwear dead? You ever see that picture?
What
Of,
Howard
like,
Stern clip?
What?
where he's
Howard
saying the
Stern
N-word?
radio show?
Which one?
No, I was watching the one
when
with
he's
the
like-
serial I was watching the one with the serial killer called, and he's like, "Hi, Howard."
Oh yeah,
And he's
when the
like,
serial called in
Yeah,
live.
and he's like, I kill people. I'm a serial
Yeah.
killer. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I like to kill people.
Nothing is funnier than when Howard Stern tries to act like he's woke in any way.
Oh my
Dude, he
God.
was on The View being like, I think someone was like, well,
Didn't he
how can you how can you say that knowing like you've said the N-word so many times? Like, I have never said the N-word in my life. And it goes, and people like, I remember sitting in my dad's car growing up, listening to him say the N-word.
Yeah.
He literally did a full
Didn't he
blackface
blackface?
one.
Yeah, he
did
did.
a
Yeah,
full
yeah,
What
that's what
about
I'm saying.
if he ever tries to act like have like a superiority complex? All you have to do is show any clip of him in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, dude. Or anyone from the Whack Pack. Remember,
Yeah.
I never watched that.
He was
I've seen- I heard it.
forced to change the name of one of the Whack Pack people from Gary the Retard,
Retard, yeah.
to Gary the Conqueror because he's
Yeah.
like, Howard, you can't call this like you can't just constantly berate this guy.
Do you not
call him
remember?
retarded?
Do
Like
you
it's
not
not
remember
cool.
the Gary the Retard and Beetlejuice is like who's
Yeah,
smarter?
Battle of the Wits.
Battle of the Wits,
dude.
yeah. And then he was
Beetlejuice spell red.
W-
W-L-D. Wrong.
If you
Gary
dig-
spell red. R-E-D. 1 point Gary.
Yeah.
All right, round 2. Beetlejuice.
How,
Spell
if
red.
you dig if you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is the hole?
I don't know.
32 feet. I'll probably say, ooh yeah, probably say 32 feet. No, I miss that.
What color is a carrot?
Yeah, but you know they had like Tan Mom.
Yeah.
Tan.
Does he
Mom?
still have a
Tan Mom,
show?
dude. Yeah.
Well, no, because
He's
there
still
was
making millions
no, I
of
know, but I'm
dollars a
saying
year.
he had his show, and then wasn't there like a skit? He had like to go off the air because he start doing like America's Got Talent because of that.
Yeah, I don't. He never went off the. Howard Stern's never been off the.
Really?
He hasn't. He
I
hasn't
thought
been
there
off
was
the
like
air
a.
like
I thought there was like a
30
scandal.
years or something like that.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
Fuck
he-
him.
yeah. Even
That's
during
why.
COVID, he like because he doesn't do it out of New York anymore. He does it. I'm pretty sure out of Los Angeles still. Because during COVID, he moved like the whole place to LA basically. So he just calls in.
I think it's funny that like Joe Rogan was in LA doing his podcast, and like all these celebrities were like apparently hitting him up to be on his podcast.
Yeah,
and then he just
dude.
like moves to Texas.
Yeah, and but I also think like I only watch episodes of Joe Rogan or listen to them if like I think it's gonna be an interesting conversation. Like
Yeah.
back when he was in LA and he was having like comedians on every week.
Yeah.
Like I would listen weekly.
Yeah.
Now I maybe listen to an episode once every 2 weeks. If I have a long car ride, I'll throw one on. From
Yeah.
like I'll throw like an old episode on.
I've
since-
noticed a couple of his podcasts are getting a little boring.
Since he moved, he doesn't have the cool guest anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
a lot of
'cause-
them live in LA because they're at the.
Also a lot of them just moved around. Like during like Joey Diaz, he's in New Jersey now. Like he's an hour away from us in North Jersey.
I really don't understand how anybody would want to live in LA.
Nice weather,
That is true.
hot bitches,
Everyone
Listen,
just
there
so
is
pretentious.
Miami.
some nice hot sleuts.
Dude, Miami's worse.
Miami
Miami's
is a
awful.
Yeah, but there's some hot
the
bitches there.
dumpster, bro.
Is it? I don't think it's. Is it really that? Is it really that bad? I've never been. So I mean, I'm
Dude,
just
I
kinda
watched
speaking
I
from, like,
watched a
pictures and videos.
$4.8 million like high rise mansion condo thing, and it was like $4.8 million, and the dude was showing off the house or like the thing, and it looked like he's like, yeah, these are like gold fixtures on this, and it literally looked like someone took like gold like saran wrap and put it on there, and then he's like moving things, and he's like the things are not supposed to move are moving. Like he like took like a door handle, and he's like. He like moved it like this a little bit, and the whole thing was like, yeah. I'm like, dude.
Miami kind of sucks.
Well, you saw what they did in New York. There's a
You gotta go Fort Lauderdale.
There's a
Fort
two-
Lauderdale isn't that much better.
there's a
but it's kinda cool.
there's a $2.5 million house that they had on like Vogue, like a YouTube Vogue video, and it was like, you don't have your own parking. It's literally street parking on
Yeah,
a small
But
street.
none of those houses they ever do look appealing in any way.
It
Like,
was
any multi-million-dollar house.
it was
looks ugly.
760 square feet.
Yeah, like this. What was that? Miami, New York.
New York,
How much is that?
2.7 million.
Yeah.
Or no, it might have been it might have been 1,100.
But
Actually.
no one, you're not.
But yeah,
you don't have
not
a car.
enough.
If you don't have a car if you're living in New York anyway.
Nah.
You got private drivers if you got that house.
Yeah, but that also too, you probably like. I remember when I was younger, I used to want to go to New York all the time.
I've been watching Suits recently,
That's my show.
and I'm in full alpha male mode
Oh
right now,
my
bro.
God.
I
That's
could
my
kill
show.
a man, bro.
What season are you on?
5 maybe.
That's my show. Are you annoyed at Rachel yet?
Yeah, bro. Ever since she fucked with Mike, bro.
Yeah.
I can't go back.
Dude, no, bro.
She broke my boy's heart.
That show. I remember I started watching it in my freshman
fucking
year.
salute, bro.
I've literally watched that show since the day it came out.
Really?
Yeah.
It's alright. USA, in terms like, I think any sort of I don't think modern television is really good in
Yeah.
any way. Like including like streaming stuff. Like it's all pretty crap. But like USA's always had like those sleepers. So like no one ever really talks about
Yeah.
like when's like how much conversation do you guys have about Burn Notice? No
A
one ever
lot.
talks about
No.
outside of
Oh.
us. Yeah, outside of like no one
Yeah.
talks about Burn Notice.
Yeah.
Psych, bro. Psych is
Psych
my
is that-
Yeah.
that's that
Well, see,
shit.
Psych, that was the show like I was watching.
Well, that's why I was so
All-
hyped when I was like, yeah, dude, I just finished his Burnouts, and he goes, pause. What?
Yeah, exactly. Like
And like, cause like, if I go to like a Joe, if I go to my neighbor, like, well, I don't live here, but if I go to like the neighbor here, like, hey, you ever heard Burn Notice? They look at me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, bro.
But then like you find one person who knows what Psych is. Did you guys ever watch like Warehouse 13?
Yeah.
I tried to get into a show,
Yeah.
never could.
Yeah.
I remember there was a show about werewolves on Sci-Fi.
Teen Wolf.
No. It was.
Dude, first
yeah, it
couple
was-
seasons of Teen Wolf,
No.
they were pretty legit.
No, it was called. It was literally called like other human or some. It was something human, and it was like. It started off super cool. It was like you had like a bunch of dudes and like a couple girls like were werewolves, and they like It was like this whole like underground syndicate of like werewolves, kind of like in the first like Underworld where they were all like meeting. You know what I mean? Like when they're at the train station.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. But then like the second season was like the graphics got a lot worse. And then the plot was so dumb.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm a werewolf, so I'm going to kill this guy because I'm an alpha male. Oh no, the run of the pack wants to fight me.
But I also bet if you look back to season 1, you'd probably realize that it was probably shit too. But in the moment, like that's also big. Like there are shows where like I'm watching them and I'm like, oh yeah, this is different. And then I try to rewatch it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, this was the same like
Yeah.
crappy dialogue. Like
You know
it's all,
what- when movie I just-
dialogue's the worst, but no one knows how to fucking write conversations anymore.
You know what I did that with recently was the first Avengers. When
yeah,
I first
it's
watched
not
it,
that
I
good
was,
of a movie.
Really?
not.
I haven't
No.
rewatched
No,
it. I
it's-
haven't rewatched it in
the
like
entire
years.
from start to finish takes place over the course of like a day and a half.
Yeah,
Like it makes no sense. But no,
it's got weird pacing.
You know what I've been really into recently, like getting back into is like wrestling.
I do
Like-
professional wrestling.
yeah.
I've been getting heavy into it recently.
Yeah, bro. Because I remember as a kid, I could tell you anything you wanted to know about WWE. I was like, I loved it. And then I got away from it because I got older and I was like, it got boring and I was like, whatever. But now I'm kind of getting back into it, especially with like AEW. And I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I enjoy like seeing what's happening now. I don't really get invested in it, but it's like, you know, I'll just check it out sometimes. I'm like, I don't hate it anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss
Plus,
it.
they're getting all these big names, dude. I can't wait to see Gable Stevenson.
He just-
Yeah, I know. Like he got to like I
Yeah.
can't. Logan Paul's got signed. Like
Yeah.
I want to see that shit. It looks
Well,
fun.
well, apparently, like, going to WWE. I was saying he
Yeah.
just went out. Well, did you know like Logan Paul was like actually like I think he
Collegiate
was.
wrestler.
he was
yeah.
a-
D1.
he was a collegiate wrestler for a little.
Well, that's how I actually found out about him when I like when he was in Vine. I was like I used to see his videos of him like doing like wrestling things and like in like grocery stores or like on trains or shit. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I wrestled like a lot. Like it was a big part of my life. And like I was like, oh man. Then I looked him up. I'm like, oh, he's a wrestler. This is so cool. And then like he turned out to be the Logan Paul he is now.
Yeah.
But it's like
I like Logan Paul now.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
After the whole hanging person incident.
Yeah, after Japan, he was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like yeah, it was funny because I was on YouTube one day and a random video popped up about wrestling and I was like, you know, it was like the top 10 like WWE champions of all time. And I was, you know what? I'll watch it. And I watched it and I was like, and like number 1 was like I think number 1's like John Cena or something. And I was like, word. And then there was like another video and I was like, I'll watch that. And then like 20 minutes or like 2 hours go by. I'm like, all right, what's going on in wrestling right now?
Dude, for this picture that we're gonna post for the podcast,
Yeah.
can we all stand in front of a Bowflex machine?
Do we have a Bowflex machine?
I don't know. I want to, bro.
Speaking of which, after this,
But Matt, if you follow professional wrestling, you know why that's funny.
I don't.
Do you know why that's funny, Gavin?
No.
What is a Bowflex?
Chris Benoit hung his family.
Oh, yeah.
What-
It
what-
was
yeah.
it was a professional wrestler.
What is a Bowflex?
What?
It's like a workout
It's
machine.
like a home workout machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lat machine and like
And
you can
yeah,
make it,
it's
a
like it's
bicep.
like the 10. It's like a
like
10 in
cables.
one. And yeah,
It's,
they
it's
use,
like a cable
cables.
machine, but at your house.
Oh, is that? Oh, I didn't know.
But it's
that.
yeah, so it's like you can do it for like lat pull downs. You can adjust it, and you can do like cable curls, and then like
It's like one of those
Oh.
all in one thing.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
He got massive CTE and
It was-
went crazy and murdered his family and committed suicide with a Bowflex.
And you know what's funny about that? Nobody knew. So you know what's funny about that? I just found
What?
this out. No, listen.
Yeah.
So Chris like Benoit was supposed to be a part of like a big match, like some WrestleMania or something, and Vince didn't know where he was, like what happened, because he wasn't like nobody knew, and then Vince finds out that like Chris died. Right. That's all the cops said is that he died, and then he's like, oh, so they do a tribute video on
Yeah, dude.
Raw to him, like to Chris Benoit, and they're like, and people are like, you know, oh, we love you and we miss you and blah blah blah, and then it gets immediately cut. Like if you go back and watch that episode of Raw, it's cut out because then like the next week or whatever they find out that he went nuts, killed
And
his whole
murdered his
family,
family.
and killed himself.
Yeah.
And it's
It's a
now
crazy
like the,
story.
It's now like the biggest stain. You know what I mean? Like the red inks like on WWE's history like of all time. Because like wrestlers have died throughout like it's in all of it. Like China, or not. Sure, she's not dead, but she's
Chris
like
Benoit went savage.
no, dude. That was like it was sad too because like it didn't have to happen. You know what I mean? If he just
Yeah, he didn't have to murder his whole family.
no, but I'm
You
saying
are
like
correct.
if he took care more, if like if he took more care of his body, like he probably wouldn't have had such severe brain injuries to make him go nuts.
that was early days though. They didn't.
Well, that's what
they
I'm
didn't
saying.
know what brain injuries were.
Well, I mean, neither did the NFL in like the 70s.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like no one knew.
It was
what
just one
brain
of those
injuries
things where it
were.
was like, you know, like you watch some of his, which is weird because you can still find his mat. Like I don't know. Like I think like the WWE just wanted to
they
forget
didn't
it.
erase him. They tried to.
Well, the WWE did,
Yeah,
but not
but
like everybody.
You can't off the internet. Yeah.
But no, it was one of those things where like because like, do you remember the whole? You know about Owen Hart? So like they had like the Bret like you have like the Hart family, which is like all of them are like professional wrestlers.
They invented professional wrestling.
Yeah.
If like depending on who you ask. Like,
Yeah. I
They
didn't know that.
they were like the first like that family was the first like traveling.
Yeah.
We'll go to different places and just
They're
fuck people up for
they're
entertainment.
the mecca of wrestling.
Yeah.
And so basically there was Bret Hart. Obviously, you probably heard of Bret Hart, right?
Yes. He does.
No.
Yeah. You have. You just don't know it.
Maybe.
So basically, he was him and his brother, and they were professional wrestlers. And his brother was on the top of a steel cage, and he fell, and he fell like instead of landing on like his side or like his legs, he landed on his neck, and he snapped his neck and died. And was it instant?
I
think it was instantaneous death. And then he didn't move, and then. There's like a signal that you do, like if you're a wrestler, you can like the ref will run over and he'll be like, "Are you okay?" And if you say like no, like he'll do like this or something, and then like they'll be like, "Oh, like this is bad," because that's what happened to Edge. Edge 2011 went to spear Brodus Clay, and he speared him, and he broke. He had severe like neck problems. That's why he retired for the first time. He speared him and like broke his neck, and then he was like laying there, and then he was like. The ref was like talking to him, and then like all these like training personnel start running out, and they're like keeping him off of TV. You just see like one training guy like talking to him, and like he like cuts pans away, like it was like a serious thing.
Yeah, it was like Jake the Snake broke like every bone in his back picking
Yeah.
up Andre the Giant. One
No,
time.
it was Hulk Hogan.
It was Hulk Hogan.
But that's also false.
Is it?
Yeah, he didn't
Well,
break every bone in his back. He says that.
Yeah.
But he had a back sprain before that match. And then he sprained it more severely and like misplaced a vertebrae.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. But then he talked to him and he's like, "I broke 17 vertebrae."
Like, that's what he said on the Rogan his
yeah.
Rogan interview. He's like, yeah.
Well, no,
snapped every bone.
Hulk Hogan is like Steven Seagal with lies. Like he lies about legitimately everything. Like
No. I'm talking about Jake the Snake breaking his back. As in Jake the Snake's back. Like his own back got broken
Yeah.
during a
I'll
match.
break his back.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I
Right,
thought
I'm
you were
talking
talking
about during a match, Jake the Snake, like he was talking about an interview. It was like Joe Rogan was like he picked up like he had to throw Andre the Giant one time,
Right.
and like once he brought him up, just all the way down, compressed him.
Well,
He
that's
lost like
'cause-
3 inches.
Well, that's what Hulk Hogan said in their WrestleMania 3 match. He was like, it was supposed to be the first time anybody's ever slammed Andre. Like picked him up and slammed him, and he did it. And he said in that match, he's like, "Yeah, I tore like every muscle in my back. I broke like 2 vertebrae, like." And then he was like, and then it came out that like the trainers and stuff were like, "That's just not true." Like you hear he did get hurt, like he was injured, but he wasn't like that injured. But yeah, man, I'm getting back into wrestling. I'm happy about it too. Like it's just one of those things where, like I watch it and I don't care about what happens. So like it's just like kind of like bringing me back to when I was a kid, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
It's fun to root for people.
Yeah.
You need to be invested in at least one person though if you want to.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to get into wrestling, you just got to find a guy and root for him every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we just hit 1 of 3. So you guys want
He
to?
ain't hit my dick, boy.
All right, word. This is about.
Whoa.
Anyways, yeah, we'll wrap this thing up. We just hit 1 of 3. So, like I said, guys, every week, make sure you're liking our stuff, making sure you're enjoying it, making sure you're writing reviews. Do what you can do. Follow us on all the social medias. We're always on there. And if that's it, I'm gonna.